Welcome to another edition of 3 Minutes with Jesus. In today's episode, we shall be looking at another nugget called Find Peace in the Midst of the Storm series. Today's one will capture finding peace through our prayer life. Before we start, let's talk about what is prayer. Prayer is a spiritual communication between man and God. Prayer is just like a child communicating, conversing with his father. There are many promises in God's word to encourage us to pray, such as in Isaiah chapter 65 verse 24, and it shall come to pass that before you call, it's talking about prayer, I will answer. And while you are yet speaking, I will hear. Prayer opens our spiritual eyes. It enables us to get in touch with God in times of storms. It is our direct line. In James chapter 5 verse 18 says, then he prayed again, and the sky poured rain, and earth produced fruit. He prayed again. In the story of the widow in 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 5, and he said in Luke 2:37, the widow there prayed again and again. She was really in need, so she persisted, praying day and night, asking God for help. And the Bible recorded that she never left the temple, but she kept on fasting and praying. Her prayer were answered. Prayer to God should be made persistently. That is why it said in Luke 18 chapter 1, he said, you should pray continuously. Sometimes the Lord answers our prayer in spite of our lack of faith. In Acts chapter 12, the church prayed for Peter, for God to release him from the prison. In verse 5, and God answered their prayer. In verse 7 to 11, Peter went to the door of the prayer meeting and he knocked, but those who were praying refused at first to believe. The power of prayer comes from the omnipotent one who hears our prayer and answers them. Do not watch the storm of your life. If there is a man to pray, there is a God that is listening to answer. There is no place that is meant for you to pray. You can pray anywhere. Do not watch the storm of your life. I know of his brother. He went for an interview. On getting there, they were waiting for the director to come, people that are going to interview them. He offered to use the bathroom. When he got to the bathroom, he was praying while using the bathroom, not knowing that the director that was supposed to be at the meeting, he was also using the bathroom and listening to the prayer of this man. When they got back to the interview room, the man looked at him. He whispered to his colleagues there, said he wants to employ this man. Because of the kind of prayer he was praying there, that was his testimony. He prayed, the director was in prayer. Prayer is never too much. We have come to today's edition. Please share when you like it, and we'll see you in the next episode. Please stay blessed.
We all know you are worthy.